Do you know that you're awesome, girl? Do you know how awesome you are?
This is your boy, Massa Pemberton, hold it down for crazy. Hype, this is the hypest hype that's going on in the BVI right now. We have one of the best rooming through the BVI, locally, vocally, my boy, Teejay, Ace, Hype. This boy has been singing for how long now? We don't know, but I'm going to tell you now, this is our takes on Teejay. Teejay said something to the good people of the BVI, man.
I would just like to say a good night to everybody. We have crazy hype, so we're going to make it happen tonight.
That's what I'm talking about. So you know what we're going to jump straight into the question. We ain't going to hold back. Anyways, before we go into all of that jizz and jazz, you are about to witness Teejay talk about everything. This is crazy hype. What is your position in the band?
My position in the band as a singer. You could say a lead singer for certain parts, but we all take turns in with little thing.
So the band actually have a lead singer, is just you hugging the mic?
I don't hug the mic at all, but we have 3 singers. We all have our important roles to play, and we execute that to the best of our abilities every night.
So let me tell you something. I looking for crowd participation. What does it for you like when you see people actually vibing to your music, rocking to your songs?
It boosts me in a sense to make them want more. Like each and every night, whenever we come out to have fun. What doesn't do it for me is the fighting and the bickering, and you know what I mean? I could stay outside, stay home. When we come out, we just want to have fun. And once I see you guys enjoying yourself and having a grand time, then that's good for me. That's good enough for me. I'll do what I have to do.
Tell me some more about the challenges of when you performing and a fight break out and they have to cut your act short. What is that like for you?
I'll tell you right now. For the last one, when our fight broke out, it was just about to get into the sweet spot of the jam. So you were like, oh my, you know, if somebody down there trying to check somebody, and it's like, oh man, like he ain't get to do that there now, everything sort out, everything split up, everybody got go this way, go that way, make sure your people them safe. It'll be too much to worry about sometimes, and it just kill the main attraction for the night. So
after that, you can't get to perform how you want, because that's the
everybody vibing differently, and I mean, ain't the same vibe no more. You check what you're saying?
Everybody ready to want to fight up.
Ready to want to fight up. Ain't no more wine and bounce up and yeah.
So now, I always had one of the questions like for you, since your act on stage is more appealing to the ladies. Some of the questions I got about Teejay is, why he's so stiff? Why you trying to tell people you can only sing, where you can only use your mouth?
A stiff buddy. Nah, you know, I ain't in that with you, you know. But that's just sometimes it had to do two at both time, you know what I mean? Sometimes you get after me with one, it better to get after me with the dancing and the singing, because you'll be like, huh? You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. So in plain and simple, Teejay can only use his mouth.
Nah. We could use a lot of other stuff, but on stage, then we could do that, yeah.
Tell us a little bit why you left Jamline Band.
It wasn't a matter of leaving Jamline Band. Jamline Band will always be Jamline Band. Right now, you could see you have some of the ex or people who used to sing in Jamline Band in newly formed bands, but Jamline will remain Jamline until it's time for us to come back again.
For your singing career, do you have plans on expanding your adventure solo on an international level, or do you plan to go off internationally with the band v.i.b.e?
Okay, well, going off internationally with the band v.i.b.e right now would be kind of difficult.
How so? Tell me about the difficulties bands would face.
That's questions you may have to ask management, because I don't know how to get into it and where to get into the nitty-gritty for you. But all I could say right now for that internationally with the whole v.i.b.e team, that's a little bit more details I don't have right now. But personally, I would like to do my music, whether it be solo or with my old music buddy, Mr. Howe. That's good for me, and I mean, we could do out and the music, perform here, there. I wouldn't mind doing that. That sounds great to me.
So you try to say in the near future there could be a possibility you leaving v.i.b.e and telling them get himself?
Nah, it's always a vibe, you know. A vibe gonna be everywhere you go, you know. It ain't matter, you know. It ain't matter. But if the needs be that I get a good phone call within the next couple of months or the next couple of years or however long it may be,
To hell with them.
ain't to hell with them. Them coming to you, check what you're saying. That's what it's all about. How much you could get out and not leave in. You understand what you're saying?
Speaking about songs you've produced while you're in the band, I have to highlight the one song, Speed Bumps Ahead. And I listened to the song and I saying, this is a very nice song, it's very appealing to the ladies. But the message, what is actually the message? Because the message I got is, you're telling me speed bumps ahead. Meaning, if I go with a girl, she have craps?
Nah. It don't mean that. It don't mean that. Speed bumps could mean anything. How it relates to your lifestyle, like how it affects you. Cause
But I don't got crabs.
I don't got crabs either. You understand what I'm saying? So if she have crabs and you know she got crabs and you go to her, then that's good for you. But speed bumps ahead just basically means anything is possible. You know what I mean? You have to precaution yourself.
So it can be a rocky road.
It can be a rocky road.
Crabs or not?
Crabs or not. Crabs or not. For you.
Not for me.
Not for me. For you. Okay, not for me. but yeah, it don't matter what it is, whether it be relationship issues, struggles, day-to-day arguments, you can't find her right size, or you never could remember her anniversary, yeah, whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Whatever it is, it can always have speed bumps ahead.
Bumps ahead. So I just leave everybody to know. Don't think everything is big, nice and Christmas and merry and for everything, you know.
So you sing more of intimate songs, like sexually intimate songs?
I have a variety of songs actually.
Is it love songs you sing?
I sing love songs, I sing dance songs, I sing music, I like music. I can't particularly say it's just sexual or love songs per se, but love songs have a big part to do with music for me.
So when Teejay say love, what does Teejay mean by love?
Love is a lot. It is a lot. Love, it goes deeper than just the word. We like to use the word a lot these days. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a lot deeper than words. It's a lot deeper than what you might see, especially like Facebook relationships. You know, kind of
Definitely.
Instagram relationships.
The one who just want to show up.
Just take a picture. Hey, we be, yeah, all of that there. All of that real love. You know what I mean? Real love is something that comes from within. It's something that you can't see every day, and you might not see every day. You understand what I'm saying?
This is something personally.
That's the real quest that you're on.
So this is coming from Teejay inside.
Maybe. But yeah.
It gotta be maybe because your rhythm song kind of say different, because I don't understand with the rhythm song. I don't know if it's an expression of love and affection, or it's just saying, listen, come bend over, take this thing and let me go about my business. That's bend you over and rhythm, right?
You see, now everybody have different music. Like one person could write a song and say, baby, I love you, and then the next day we in the club popping bottles, bees, and you know what I mean. It could be anyway, but rhythm was just a dance song for the time we were in. Carnival, everybody in that jump up song, you can't go down the road singing speed bumps.
Nah, you can't do that.
Either way, you know what I mean? So it ain't be kind of way out of whack.
Are you with you? Because around carnival time is when most people are actually hand them lover, right?
Speed bumps.
Listen, I need you to elaborate, because I see you as one of the more successful local artists we have around here, you know, with lyrics. And how far in your career you think you've already accomplished?
I feel locally it has went a long way. It is going a long way locally, because I remember days when we used to post music on SoundCloud, or whether it be YouTube, or the case may be, and some days we could never crack 500 likes or views. You understand what I'm saying? And now music, 10, sometimes 15, 20, 25K. That's just after the love of the music. And it really, locally, it really did come a long way, but we have a long way to go still. I mean, you ain't nothing if you can't expand from where you is. You understand what I'm saying? So if you could only stay here unless you're making a big impact. If you're really making a big impact, if you stay here, then you're basically stagnant, and we don't want to do that. So I still have a long way to go, and we're hoping that we could get there soon in due time.
Okay, good. No, I got a question for you now, TJ. This coming from Massa himself. Why the hell you always look so sleepy? Is the weed?
I don't know what you're talking about, but sleep is a big part to play too in this kind of day and late nightlife. Sorry, when you're constantly going, I mean, you got practice, you got performances, you have work if you have work, you know what I mean. And when you get home, you just let the night don't ever end. So sometimes you relax sleep, but then sometimes you could be a little, a little on the drunk side, or maybe, you know what I mean, nice.
So it ain't got nothing to do with weed.
I know you're talking about daddy.
Are you with Joe there? Cause we promoting them kind of.
Promoting them kind of, I ain't know what that is at all. Daddy. You gotta check somebody else with that one day.
I with you.
The little nice up. You could get nice hit a bar or something.
Oh, you just abuse your sippings?
No, I don't abuse it, but to my liking.
Oh, to your liking. So whether you abuse it or not, it's still to your liking.
Again, okay, see?
It's a hell of people think that. Listen, what would be your strong message for what you're doing now for somebody who wants to follow in your footsteps?
Wow, following my footsteps.
Do you feel you're a role model to some?
I have gotten that probably more than twice before. Mostly I've been seeing has been school children, the youths. They really look out, and TJ, what's up? You good? Yeah, I safe. You know what I mean? They look out a lot for when I pass, when I come through for lunch, or you know what I mean? Because I sometimes pop up in the school, check for my nephew or whatever the case may be. But sometimes it catches me off guard to see how in tune with music they are at such a young age. Like they could say, okay, he's TJ. When I was young, I couldn't tell you, well, that was Jugu or that was, you know what I mean? When I was young, I couldn't do that there. So it really catches my interest, and that's something I try to care for. Like I try to take in mind, like keep in mind that whatever I do, I have to realize that people watching me. You understand what I'm saying? So
you just have to live up to that positive name there, TJ, the walk up piece. So now, seeing that you've been you're now a role model. Now my question to you is, who was your role model growing up? Who locally?
Locally, I gotta say Jugu. I don't know if I realize, but I don't know. It was just, I'll say, growing up for me it was Showtime. You understand what I'm saying? For now for people it wasn't Showtime, it was Showtime, but of the late splits or whatever. For me at the time, it was just Showtime. So everywhere, anytime I could get to a jam, whenever I could sneak in my little jam when I was younger, you know what I mean, I would go. And I would be in the front of the stage. I don't have to be dancing or nothing, but I would be listening to the music and watching and learning and observing what's going on. And now, for me, fitting into the band wasn't even hard because I don't know so much about the vibe, you know what I mean? Like how this person operate and what this person to do and what that person to do. So it was just a lot easier for me. But role model wise, Jugu was one. Jugu was one of my main role models.
So even talking about one, let me get the top 5 local singers of 2015-2016 from TJ himself.
Top 5 local singers. I can exclude myself. This is just for everybody else. Local singers, male, female, anything?
Anything.
Okay. Sasha have been working. She's been putting work in. Money.
But then again, Sasha did beat you in that competition and had you bees.
She did, but it wasn't me alone.
Okay, I said it was you. So you gotta bring in the rest of the boss.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I try everybody getting trained. but she did put in work. Money is putting in work. Actually, I am waiting to hear from Money and her latest works are coming up probably soon. Later tonight, I guess. Yeah, I think it's a little launch parties tonight.
That's tonight.
Yeah. So we're gonna be there. Money. Who else?
That's only 2 so far.
Be more. He had a good bit of influence in music in my time because I actually asked him a couple of questions. That was way when it was just R&B. for me. I asked him a couple of questions on how it would go, and you know what I mean. Like, I like his music.
What? Oh, wait, before you go on, that's 3 of 5. But I have to elaborate and be more. What was your feelings like when you saw NJ saying that B-more body is good? Like, he has a good body.
Pass.
All right. So give it a balance. The balance.
Okay. Wow. The US still can be real picky. Real picky.
Can you try to leave out nobody?
Trying to leave out nobody, you're supposed to do 10 or something like that. But we got some really good talent in the BVI. We have excellent talent in the BVI. Cassandra, nice. Who else I leave out? It's 2, you know, but I'll class them as 1. Epic and Nix. Those boys have music to me. That's just me. You know what I mean? And that's singing. We say singing, we say rapping. So no, like pick out a lot more singers than. Alright. But that's my top 5, 6.
I see what Teejay is saying. Teejay here in the BVI holding it down locally, and he gonna be keeping it locked for the rest of this trimester because 2015 was hot. Then boy had a good run. 2016 coming up, and we expect to see a lot more from your boy Teejay Sleepy. I know weed smoking, and this your boy Massa Teejay holding on for crazy hype, and we enjoying the internet from CCC so far. So y'all keep it locked, keep it blessed.